I submit to you as one who has been privileged to experience different levels of increase and honor. I can tell you with every sense of humility, at the end of your life, it's not a crowd that will clap for you. It's the life that has been changed that will remember you. A crowd is a big risk. They will clap for you and say crucify him the next moment. But one life you focus on. Maybe God is speaking to someone right now. You are trying to change the world. Change the world by changing that little girl in your environment. Start paying her school fees. Pray in tongues with her while you are praying. Raise that girl and let her go to school and graduate in the university. Turn her into a weapon in the hand of God and release her towards a great destiny. You change the world. When you stand before Jesus, the same way the man who preached in a crusade with thousands of people, you will also stand with them with that one life. Jesus was dying. Let me listen before you clap. Jesus was dying for the whole world, but he turned to one man by his side, and it was as though he forgot that we were all there too. Would you be distracted by one man when you are focused on the impact of the whole world? But he still turned to that one man and he said, this day you will be with me in paradise. Look at the nature of Jesus's impact. He will preach in a crusade of 5,000 people and then go to a woman by the well. He will preach. He was on his way to making impact at a crusade, and then he saw a tax collector who, because of his height and size, climbed a tree and said, no, I honor you, come down, I've changed, I'm going to your house. And in his mind, the crusade and the meeting of the tax collector carried equal value. We must redefine our idea of impact. I'm saying this finally so that we will manage our concept of impact. Because if they tell you who are the men of God or who are the businessmen that are making impact and changing the world, chances are you will say they are the Joshua Selmans. They are traveling from nation to nation. I'm giving you a new orientation, dear generation. No, impact is one life at a time. The person who was changing Reinhard Bonnke did not know he was influencing Africa. The person who was changing Billy Graham did not know he was rewriting history. Listen to me. History has been written and is being read, but history is still being made. The same energy I would give a stadium of people preaching is the same energy I would give a young lady, a young gentleman, if I have the opportunity to talk. I will not say the spotlights are not there, the ushers are not there, there is no honorarium. Jesus communicated the same passion with the woman at the well when Nicodemus came to him by night. Do you know the entire John 3:16 that is about the greatest verse for the salvation of the believer? It did not come on a crusade ground. It came from a discussion in the night with one person. The understanding of worship in spirit and truth did not come as the sermon on a crusade ground. It came as a discussion between Jesus and an outcast, a prostitute supposedly. What will holy Jesus be doing with an outcast forgotten by society? There are some of you, you may never have the opportunity to stand on the crusade grounds. There are some of you, you may never have koinonia with thousands of people like this. For you, God will give you one life and say, this is your project. Make sure this child does not fail. He may be an orphan, but you have a responsibility to train him, because this is the gentleman who is going to change Ethiopia. This is the gentleman who is going to bring revival across Europe. And while you are cooking for that gentleman, young lady, while you are helping him do his assignment, you think you are just helping one person. While you are watching the Joshua Selmans with a crowd of people, you are feeling bad that you are not doing ministry. You do not know you are changing a whole nation in one man. Before the word is lightened upon Israel, he sends the word to Jacob. Rebecca, you are not carrying twins, you are carrying two nations. Mama, God gave you 3 children. No, God gave you the secret, the keys to the revival of 3 continents in 3 people.